Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about orthotics, specifically the hand and wrist splints and the truncal orthosis. There are many different manufacturers that provide orthotics, but we're going to be talking about the Benik just because we have been using their products. If you like this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below any other videos you'd like to see. Let's jump right in. The hand and wrist splints come in multiple sizes and multiple colors. We obviously chose the hot pink. Your therapist will work with you to take proper measurements of the hand and wrist and then compare them to the stock sizes available on the Benik website. You can always custom order them if they are not available. The 3 Velcro straps not only keep the splint in place, but it also allows for easy adjustment. The straps can always be snipped down by the therapist if they're too long. The inner part of the splint is lined by terry cloth, which is comfortable on bare skin. Now, the main structure of the splint is a thermoplastic panel, which is first warmed, ours was done in a microwave, until it is malleable enough to mold to your child's specific body. The purpose of the splint is to prevent the hyperflexion of the wrist joint and the flexion of the fingers. Children with cerebral palsy and hypertonicity of the upper limb tend to keep their hands fisted and their wrists turned inwards. So the splint prevents that by keeping the wrist in a neutral position, the thumbs outward, and additionally providing sensory proprioceptive input to the hands. The next orthotics that have been super helpful for us is the Benik vest. It comes in 2 pieces that are held together with multiple Velcro straps. The vest itself is made with 3mm of neoprene, which is a flexible type of rubber, and the vest itself is breathable, which means that depending on the weather, it can be worn over the clothes or under the clothes. This is the back portion of the vest. It's a single piece with 2 vertically placed aluminum stays. These stays allow for extra support if your child needs it. So there are 2 pockets, and in the pockets are these flat aluminum rods. This allows for additional support. You can always have these removed if your child does not require them. A Velcro strap keeps these aluminum stays in place. The inner portion of the vest is lined with a soft terry cloth, which is the same material that was used in the hand and wrist splints. This is the front portion of the Benik vest. It has 2 straps that go across the shoulders, 2 straps that go on the sides of the trunk, and a strap on the bottom for the pelvic area. All of these straps allow the Benik vest to give the proper support needed. The importance of the Benik vest is to provide children with the assistance in sitting up, especially with children with hypotonic trunks. They cannot sit up properly, so this gives them the extra support that's needed. It also prevents the formation of scoliosis, which is a sideways curvature of the spine, which can eventually affect breathing and digestion. Not only that, but it also gives sensory input, proprioceptive input, which is a deep pressure type of input to children. The Benik vest can be again ordered in multiple colors and sizes depending on your child's needs. To determine which one of the stock sizes your child will need, your therapist will be taking a couple of measurements. The first measurement will be the torso circumference. Ours falls around 18 and a half. The second measurement will be taken from under the arm to the upper part of the hip. Ours is about 7.5 to 8. These measurements fall under the smallest stock size available. Also, you can see from this frame that our daughter's spine is slightly curved, so the Benik vest will help her straighten that out. The Benik vest also comes in a modified version for children with G-tube openings. The back part of the vest is the same, with 2 aluminum panels running down for support, and it's also the same lined interiorly with terry cloth. The real difference lies in the front part of the vest. The vest is similar in that it has the same truncal straps, the 2 shoulder straps, as well as the pelvic strap. The main obvious difference is the circular neoprene flap. The flap is placed directly over the G-tube opening. Because each child's tube is unique to its own position and location, your therapist will need to first localize the tube and then cut out a circular opening in the vest. This way, the vest is completely customized to your child. The inner part of the opening is lined with a non-slip material that prevents the vest from moving. This is especially important if your child moves around a lot and has trouble keeping the vest in place. The G-tube kit can be ordered on the Benik's website. It comes with this neoprene flap as well as a plastic domed gasket ring. This ring can be used interchangeably with the flap, but we find the flap a bit more convenient for us, so we don't really reach for the gasket ring. Okay, now I'm going to give you a little demonstration of how we put the Benik vest on. I'm going to take the back part of the vest, making sure the lining is facing upwards, and then gently slide this under my daughter. My daughter has severe hypotonia, so she's not able to sit up, which is why I'm going to have to slide this under her when she's lying. But if your child can't sit up or they're moving, then you can have the shoulder straps of the front part of the vest Velcro to the back. I'm going to take the front part of the vest, remove the neoprene flap so that I'm able to see the hole. Now I'm going to locate where my daughter's G-tube is and make sure that it is lined perfectly under the hole. Once you've done that, it's just a simple step of Velcroing the rest of the straps down. You can Velcro the straps in whatever order you like, just make sure that the G-tube lies directly over the opening. Also, check to see if the Benik vest is secure and not too tight. Once I've had the sides Velcroed over, I'm going to take the pelvic straps, lift my daughter gently up, and then Velcro it to the back. I'm going to double check to make sure that the G-tube is in proper position, and then just place the flap directly over. It's immediately noticeable how straight my daughter's spine is now that the Benik vest is on. To double check to make sure that the vest is not too tight, make sure you can slide 2 fingers underneath the pelvic area, under the arm, and most importantly, in the neck area. If it is too tight, you can always have it trimmed down by your therapist. This angle gives a better idea of how straight my daughter's spine is now that the Benik vest is on. It's a big difference, and I hope that you see it in your child as well. I'm going to give you a quick demonstration of the hand and wrist splints, or the boxing gloves as I like to call them. First, check to see which hand the glove will fit on. Then pull back the Velcro straps. I like to tie the straps to themselves. It makes it less likely for them to snag on other things. Once you've done that, pull it open and slide the thumb in first. I find that sliding the thumb in first and then wrapping the rest of the splint around the arm makes it much easier. All you have to do now is Velcro the straps. If you're worried about it being too tight, you can check after you take off the splint to see if it leaves any marks on the arms. You can always loosen it up next time. Another tip is to check the circulation of the fingers to see if they are turning blue. You can loosen them up right away. Make sure all of the fingers are visible at all times. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what orthotics you have tried and if they've been helpful. Thank you guys. I'll see you on the next one.